Bob. Welcome to Western Lands, buddy.
Yeah, baby, let's get some.
Now, I know y'all remember Brother Bob. If you are new here, I strongly suggest you go back and watch the 10-part Africa series where Bob took his entire family and yours truly to South Africa. Take some time and watch Bob's mountain goat hunt on the Uintas called A Year in the Making. Bob's desert sheep hunt in Texas, a 2-part series where he kills a beautiful ram.
I don't know what to say, man.
Yeah, what do you say right there, man?
And most importantly, if you get a chance, watch his Doll sheep hunt called Mission Impossible. All of them are available on the WHITEBONE Creations app for Android and iPhone, and in my opinion are extremely special hunts.
You quit on me.
Currently, Bob and I are headed up the road in northern Utah to chase SHIRAS bull moose with the Western Lands Outfitter Group. We had a quick introduction with our guides, Bridger and Cole Smith, and then we headed off to the shooting range to make sure the rifle or the bow is zeroed. This is just good practice to make sure everything has made it okay and your tools are in proper working order.
You suicidal.
Got a calf in her, too.
Yeah, jeez. That's perfect. That'll do. Now let's get that thing on a move.
With the sun going down, we popped up on the ridge, did a little bit of glassing, and wound up at the lodge for a fantastic dinner and a good night's rest. Y'all, I want to get this out of the way really quick because I think it's super important. I have never, and I will never, take any money to plug a particular business. That being said, I have hunted all over, and the amenities, the hospitality, the food, the rooms, the landscape, the environment, and the professionalism here at Western Lands are second to none. If you're looking for an amazing mule deer, elk, moose hunt, I strongly suggest you give these boys a call. That is 100% coming from me directly. Now let's get on with the hunt.
Brother Bob, day one.
Day one.
SHIRAS moose, northern Utah. Public land, DIY, spike camp. None of the above.
Now, a typical hunt in the western states is you're looking over big expanses of real estate. So you're traveling and you're glassing. The beauty of a really big hunt camp where people are hunting deer, elk, and moose in the same camp is you have these very qualified people all looking over these big areas, and the communication around the dinner table is extremely enlightening. For example, hey, we saw a big bull elk. Hey, we saw a bull moose. That translates into where you're going to start the next morning. Several people had seen a moose not too far from the lodge in one of the ponds just down the road. So our first agenda was to go see if we could look at this bull, see what he's like and see where he's living, and just take a little inventory on that first day. Within the first 15 minutes, we stumbled into this pond and we saw his cow come squirting out of there, but we never did see the bull. So we got back in the Ranger, drove down the road, and there he was. Now on the first hour of the first morning, we were like, oh my gosh. The bull walks out, comes across the road, he's trailing that cow, and it just didn't feel right. Now don't get us wrong, this is a bull that we would absolutely be 100% okay with, but it was the first 30 minutes of the first day. We really needed to look around the ranch and see if there was an older, more mature bull or something that tickled our fancy a little bit more. This would be a great bull to relocate later in the hunt if we're not seeing something better, so we let him walk and we're grateful for the experience. "20 minutes later, we're in a new section of the ranch and Bridger, our guide, is working hard behind the glass. Bob is looking over every square inch, and as Bridger calls across this canyon, we've got another bull heading our way. Elated with the idea that we're going to get up close and personal with another bull is thrilling. So we move down the ridge, get in position, call a little more, and our bull that was on his way just went underground, and that's moose hunting. Bridger, our guide, was unwaverable. There was nothing going to change his attitude or positivity. It was a true blessing to be around him. We just kept hunting, and I filmed around this beautiful ranch for the entire day.
Night one, officially. Moose hunt. We're seeing elk.
We're seeing movement. We're seeing animals.
Yeah, in this freaking gorgeous environment.
It's incredible.
Bridger's found this like
Many cows.
Lots
40
of cows.
40 booner cows.
For every 50 cows, it's one big bull.
The evening crowded us, and we called it quits on our very first night looking over a handful of moose in this valley.
Day 2 of the hunt.
Yeah. Today the day?
I feel good about today.
At first light on day 2, we drive into the same valley where we had left the moose the night before. Bridger calls, and within a few minutes, he's got them relocated. Having them in a consistent area, we decided if we had to come back and find these moose, we could. Let's just leave them where they are. We know we can relocate them in this valley. This is where they want to be. So let's run up into the high country, continue to look around, and just see what else is on the ranch. From there, we'll make a decision on what moose we want to target, and we'll go from there.
Hey, I'm Bob Auerbach. 4 years ago, I met Tanner with Western Lands, and I bought this tag for a SHIRAS moose hunt. And here we are. I'm standing here with Bridger Smythe. He's my guide, and he's cousin to Cole. Cole Smythe, right?
Cole Smythe.
Yeah, I knew they were the Smythe brothers. Seriously though, the ranch is impeccable. The outfit is unbelievable. The food's been incredible. We've seen 3 big bulls, and we're on day 2. We're not in a rush. It's a 5-day hunt, and couldn't be happier. What do you think, Bridger? We're gonna kill one?
We're gonna kill one. It's been good. We're looking over some bulls, seeing lots of cows, and just trying to get the right one to come into us.
Yeah.
Pick them up.
Haven't quite had the wow yet. You haven't felt it?
I haven't felt the wow, but it's 100,000 acres we're hunting. And Bridger's making sure we see every square inch. Yeah, we're happy. We're grateful to be here. This is beautiful land. Thanks to everybody.
Cool.
Especially Cole.
I was there, and obviously this means something different to me, but it was so fun to see the early camaraderie between the guide and the client and cousin Cole, and the banter just kept continuing, and that's what makes these hunts so special.
Mythical Cole.
He's like a ghost.
Yeah.
Sometimes you see him, and most times you don't.
That's big fun. So we finished out the evening of day 2 doing what we do out here on the West. Travel, glass, absorb the beauty, call, repeat. We finished up the evening on this big long finger, looking at a completely new bull moose that just didn't quite fit the criteria. So we filmed them, and we headed back to the house for a great dinner and a good night's sleep.
You look like you have a scowl. I think it's focus face.
Day 3 was colder and somehow more beautiful. I think it's super special that by passing that moose on the very first day in the first 30 minutes, and the several moose we've seen after, has brought us across the interstate to the other side of the ranch, and it has given us the opportunity to see this magnificent landscape. Once again, I am grateful for the time of field. About the time we were going to call it quits for the morning hunt, we got a message that they had shot a really nice bull on this side of the ranch, so we went in to help pack out. I love every aspect of hunting. Night of day 3, evening hunt. You feeling good?
I feel really good about it.
Yeah.
We've done our work.
Bridgers is it gonna happen tonight?
It's gonna happen.
Right on. On the evening of day 3, we were super optimistic. We had been seeing moose everywhere. As soon as we crested the ridge, we saw a lone cow standing by herself, so we stopped, glassed, Bridger called, and another new bull comes out of the Quakies, and he's working his way right toward us. We can't resist the opportunity to film, see if there was another bull with him, and just take this all in while we're here. We wound up spending the rest of the evening sitting up on this knob, overlooking this gigantic valley, just seeing what else is around. As the evening came to a close, we were pleasantly reminded with the fact that we get to do this again tomorrow. Day 4.
Day 4.
How you feeling? Optimistic?
Very.
On day 4, no sooner did the sun come up and we got word that Travis had found a bull and a cow up this canyon. We hot-footed it over there. He showed him to Bob in the scope, and we decided, yep, let's go see if we can get him right now.
Making our first stalk. Thanks, Cole. You're our good luck charm. Thanks, brother. So we're making our first stalk this whole hunt, day 4.
We're gonna ease up into that saddle. Look across. We think there may be 2 bulls in there. Both of them very respectable SHIRAS. It's exciting.
Very exciting.
Let's go.
We hiked down this little gully and then up the backside of this ridge, and there's a little swale between us. We get Bob all set up, looking in the right direction, even though it's right in the sun. We have no choice. Bridger calls, and for over an hour, we struggled to see this bull. He comes up, gets on this ridge, and he's listening for his cows. He finally takes one step, and Bob can just see a little bit. Bridger tries to stop him. Bob gets a shot at him, and the bull is clearly not feeling well. He follows his cows down canyon, lays down, and Bob puts a perfect follow-up shot at him, expiring the bull.
He's down. You're good. He's down.
Get over here. Thanks, guys. That's a picture right there. Boom. Awesome.
Oh, you bet.
You're an awesome guide.
No, that was awesome.
You kept me,
Congrats.
because really this thing was going nuts.
Yeah, no,
Cole, we
it
couldn't have
is.
done it without your spotting,
yeah.
your hiking. You're equally as
could be
important
a
to this
part.
team. And Ryan. Oh, man.
It worked out.
See this.
Let's go see him. Let's go.
Let's go see him.
Heck yeah.
Thank you, guys.
You're back. Yeah.
Well done, Bob.
Get some close-up shots
Yeah,
here.
yeah, brother.
Yeah, we did it.
Congrats.
Wow. Awesome. Sitting here on a beautiful mountain on an incredible ranch in northern Utah. Day 4. We have hunted hard and long and covered some serious acreage looking for the right moose. Yeah, I just want to thank Travis Murphy of Western Lands Outfitters for finding me this moose this morning. And then I want to thank my 2 guides, Bridger and Cole, 2 fine young hunters who, handled their business. This just doesn't happen. There's a lot of work that goes into it. I got this tag 4 years ago, and finally my turn came. So, weather this morning was perfect, and we had a lot of eyes on the mountain, and we have hunted hard and long, and super happy. I could not be happier. This is one of the highlights of my hunting career, to kill a SHIRAS moose in northern Utah. So super grateful. Thanks, Bridger.
Congrats.
I really appreciate it. Cole, thank you, man. Awesome guys. Really awesome time. These 2 young men are going to be are amazing hunters and are going to be the future for our sport. So I'm super grateful that families are raising young men like this.
Y'all, if you would please remove your hat, I'd like to close in prayer. Lord, thank you for the brother Bobs of the world. Thank you for pristine, well-managed properties. Thank you for the conservation efforts, opportunity, and real struggle. Thank you for new relationships, real life experiences, and developed skills that can only come with doing. Thank you for giving us the tools to capture and to share these fantastic experiences, and for looking over our families while we are gone. And it's in your name we pray. Amen.